Why would they go in my closet?
Okay, so we got the headline of this one's going to be New Jersey Pooperintendent pleads guilty to public defecation.
Ooh, Pooperintendent, I'm interested.
Yeah, Pooperintendent. So, former high school superintendent in New Jersey has pleaded guilty to public defecation on a high school's track and football field. Why the football field?
He just took a shit on the field?
Yeah, like, why
He
the
just
field?
got tired at work, he just took a shit.
Why not?
Go inside, they're not that far.
Yeah, why not, like, in the weight room? In the back, like, in the hallway?
Does it say why he shit on the field?
Thomas Trump, I'm not going to pronounce that. He pleaded guilty, so he knows he did it. That's good.
Well, he pooped on a field. I think he knows.
Pleaded guilty to the charge on Wednesday as part of a plea with the prosecutors to dismiss charges of public lewdness and littering. Littering?
Of shit?
I don't know if that's littering. According to the New York Post, he will have to pay $500 fine. That's it? Oh, he looks like a pooperintendent.
Can you send me this picture?
Yeah, he looks like a
I would
pooperintendent.
love to see it.
There you go.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Why was the superintendent on campus in the first place?
He's probably just. Whoa! Yeah, I didn't think about that.
Yeah, I thought
He's
I was thinking principal.
So on his visit to the high school, he decided to veer off and take a shit on the field. Maybe he was just like done with the football boosters, like asking for money.
Yeah.
Just like fuck these guys.
It's
He does look like somebody who would shit on a field.
It really does.
He looks like he knew. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna give it to them.
His eyes are black.
Brother, that guy.
42-year-old was.
That guy shits. Okay, I know people. That guy shits.
The district accepted his resignation afterwards. It seems the athletic coaches and other staffers at the high school, which is not in his former school district, okay, who cares, were repeatedly finding human feces at or near the track and football field on a daily basis. Wait.
He's a serial pooper!
He's been at it!
This was a part of his master plan!
He's a superintendent.
We're just finding poops. Okay,
pooper.
no. Okay, think back to high school. If you're just finding shits on the side of the field, you're gonna think that it's just some dumb high schoolers. And then to come to find out that the shit that's going on is the superintendent of your district.
It's like when we were in high school, we'd go in the bathrooms and just find.
Do you remember we found that poop?
Yeah, we just found it like on the ground next to the toilet.
There was a poop. Okay, there was a poop on like next to the toilet in one of the band bathrooms. It was just a little it was like a cartoon shit just next to the toilet.
It was
like
just
they
there.
just missed.
It was like a perfect swirl, but like they did it on purpose.
It was just a poop. It was rather impressive.
I'll
Everybody was like, "Ooh, stop!" Because we were in the band hall, everybody was like, "Oh, it's so immature." I thought it was the best thing ever done.
Oh yeah, you and I lost it.
I thought it was fucking hilarious.
I'll try and find
it.
As
a freshman, finding poop where you're like, "Oh, it was the best. It was my favorite."
I'll try and find it somewhere. I'll put it in the video if I do.
Yeah.
Okay. There's a lot of information. After the alleged offense, the media tagged him. The media tagged him Pooperintendent.
That's
but
good.
his attorney insisted his client is no serial pooper.
But he pleaded guilty to poops. or maybe he took the one shit on an off day, and like the other poops are being framed.
They're not him.
On
He's
it.
getting framed by him.
Maybe he's a pooper, but he's not a serial pooper.
He's not the accomplice. Wow.
Brother.
He blamed the superintendent's public pooping on runner's diarrhea. Why was he? I don't think so.
I don't think so. His claim is that every time his client runs, he gets diarrhea, and instead of doing the responsible thing by, I don't know, wearing a diaper for the very least, or just going to the bathroom and stop running, but no, this guy's so dedicated that he's just, just has to shit because he has to.
Yeah.
That's not how civilization works.
Well, not only that, but like, if he knew.
Okay, hold on. Does this guy look like he does much running at all?
Why would he be at his high school?
Maybe he does
running on the track.
I don't know. Maybe he just likes getting in shape and pooping, I guess. But how did nobody see him at all? What time of day is he running?
I don't know, but it says
there's at least at our school there were always eyes on like the practice fields. Like maybe not the main stadium, but they said it was probably the practice fields.
Yeah, for sure. But it says that he had a medical emergency at the track field of the day of the arrest and dealt with it under the bleachers, obscured from public view and cleaned up after himself.
If it was under the bleachers and he really like if he was going through some shit, like we've all been there. I've been there. With like wrestling and shit. There have been some horrific poops. I had to poop in a fucking Dollar General one time.
Yeah, you told me about that.
Because I fucking was cutting weight, and when you like don't eat anything and then you eat Taco Bell right after.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was at my girlfriend's house and.
Yeah, go on. Tell your story.
Yeah, I was at my girlfriend's house and I had this shit. So I like acted like I was going to get sodas from this Dollar General that was right next to her house, and really I was just going to shit because I wasn't gonna like. I couldn't do that. I peeing at her house. I'm like, ugh.
Yeah. You don't want to leave skid marks in somebody else's
I was about
toilet.
to literally no. It wouldn't have been skid marks. I would have about to unload. I was about to 1-2 punch, drop kick the fuck out of fucking Hulk Hogan's leg drop on this toilet.
It wouldn't be a fucking skid mark. You changed the
color
of the toilet.
I was driving to the store and it was an emergency. Like I wasn't gonna go to the store. I was like, I'm gonna be home in like an hour. I'll be fine.
Mm-hmm.
I had to go then. So I was driving to the store and I go in and the fucking shit's locked. And it says go to the front desk for the key. Well, there's nobody at the front desk and I'm alone in this Dollar General with
a butt that's about to explode.
Oh my god. Dude, I fucking no shit. I passed the fucking like beach like pails like that you dig sand in.
Yeah.
I passed those and I thought about it. I saw nobody around and I was like, fuck.
No.
Like, Chandler, I was about to shit in my pants in my car. So as soon as I walk in there, I said, if I waste any time going anywhere but the bathroom, I Googled where the bathroom was in the store as I was driving. I'm not kidding. And I walk in and it's locked. So I immediately go to plan B.
Which is a pail for
Which
sand.
is a pail. So I see somebody like close a door in the distance. So I like fucking run. And I'm like, hey, can I get the bathroom key? They're like, yeah, sure. Let me go get it.
Why are they locking the bathroom in the first place?
Well, I don't know, but they had to go get the key from the back.
And you just sat there like crossing your legs, crowning out your asshole.
Yeah, it was bad. So I finally get the thing, take a shit, you know. But anyways, what were we talking about before that?
We were talking about the Pooperintendent.
Yeah, the Pooperintendent. Anyways, but like you gotta shit sometimes. You gotta shit. The moral of the story was you gotta shit. The moral
of the story is sometimes you gotta
And this guy had to shit. So if it's just that one, and he had a medical emergency under the bleachers, like that guy is just that's sad. Like I feel bad for him. But the fact that they're trying to pin multiple poops on this motherfucker.
Okay, well,
and he pled guilty to the one poop, but there's multiple poops. If he pooped multiple times, there's problems.
Attorney said that there's no evidence he was ever a serial offender. He told the website, "We were ready to go on trial for some allegations about certain dates with GPS evidence from his running watch."
He was about to pull out. He was about to pull out the
evidence from his running watch
to show that he didn't take no shits. He didn't do that.
And then it says, though he pleaded guilty, he's planning to sue the police department for releasing his mugshot after his arrest.
Oh yeah.
Can you sue for that?
Could you imagine? Well, think about it. Think about it in his eyes. If he really did only shit once, okay, and they're pinning several shits on him in one area of the school that he's a superintendent of.
Right.
Yeah, like, and they release his mugshot right away.
Right.
Like, they're like, this guy's shit multiple times.
Yeah,
that's a sue-worthy thing if you only shit once. Like, if you were just, what if he's just the wrong guy at the wrong time?
Yeah,
like, wrong place, wrong time. He shits once, which is not good, but what?
I just found a gold mine. So at the bottom of this website, there's a thing called Florida Poopers. And it's just mugshots of people that have been accused of pooping. Oh, you want to hear about these?
This is something to digest.
All right, so this guy...
hold on, wait. Let me go to the page.
Yeah,
I'm looking at this too.
Yeah, you see it?
What's it called?
Let me just link it to you.
Yeah, just link it to me. But yeah, go ahead and explain while I'm pulling it up.
Okay. So this guy, he looks old enough. I mean, he's probably in his late 50s, early 60s, maybe. His name is Robert Predmore. Sorry.
Predmore?
Robert Predmore was arrested in 2015 after he allegedly broke into a bar to steal alcohol and also pooped on the floor. So, put yourself in this man's shoes. You want to go to the bar, you want to get some drinks, and you want to poop on the floor. Like, how does that go together?
Well, more so than you would think, yes.
Okay, so then we have the next one, Caitlin Felige, I guess. She's 18, was arrested in 2015 after allegedly breaking into and damaging her ex-boyfriend's home. The sheriff's deputy...
Oh, she's shitting her ex-boyfriend's home?
Wait. The sheriff's deputy who was driving to jail said she allegedly defecated in the back of the squad car.
Okay, so... Was she
intoxicated? 12, right? I mean...
was she intoxicated?
No.
So she was... No sober person, at least at like 18 years old, whole life ahead of you, shits in a cop car. Who does that?
She did.
What kind of a person?
All right, now we have Patricia Ann Jameson. She's 49, who was arrested in April 2014 after deputies said she pooped on she pooped in an elevator at the St. Lucie County Courthouse.
She pooped. Was she
in an elevator?
She was probably like convicted of something, and she was like, "Fuck these guys." Like she was probably like going to jail for like 30 days or some bullshit, and she was like, "Fuck the system," and just shit on their property.
Oh, we got a dude that looks like he wants to be Fabio. His name is Gregory Matthew Bruni. He's 21, became a pooping legend of sorts in 2013 when he...
A legend?
Apparently, in 2013 when he allegedly climbed naked onto a family's home, jumped onto the homeowner, and then he allegedly ran inside the house, knocked down a TV, spilt the contents of a vacuum on the floor. When he later drank, he's accused of pooping in 2 spots on the floor, but not before masturbating in the living room and rubbing clothes belonging to the residents on his face. Okay. This guy went on. This is a lot to digest. So we have him.
Can you read all of that over once more?
Yeah, he climbed.
I can't pull up the page, so I'm just going off of what you're saying. Read it one more time.
He climbed naked onto a family's home and jumped onto the homeowner.
Okay, so climbed in their home, jumped in. Jumped on the guy who owns the house. Okay, go on.
He climbed onto the house and then jumped onto the homeowner, and then he ran inside the house, knocked down a TV. And spilt the contents of a vacuum on the floor, which then he later drank. He was accused of pooping in 2 spots on the floor, but not before masturbating in the living room and rubbing clothes belonging to the residents on his face.
So he pooped on 2 spots.
And then masturbated on the floor and rubbed his face.
Did he take anything? Was he there for anything, or was he just going off?
Well, I mean, I don't. It doesn't say that he took anything, but I wouldn't quite call him a pooping legend because he masturbated, jumped on a guy, jumped on a people's house, took their clothes, and drank vacuum fluid.
He sounds mentally challenged of sorts.
Yeah.
Does he?
Yeah, he looks.
Can you
sane.
Can you text me his mugshot?
Yeah, he looks sane. Okay. Oh wow, Brenda.
Oh, Brenda.
She's 51. She looks much older. She was arrested. Do you see the guy's picture?
No, I was just laughing at you. What'd you
say? Okay. She allegedly defecated and urinated on the floor of her home and discovered her husband in bed with another. Oh wow! So after discovering her husband in a bed with another woman, she peed and pooped on the floor, and said to the deputy, "I found him in bed with a naked chick. What was I supposed to do?"
Not shit. I don't know. There's very few things in my life that happen that are like, I guess, have so much meaning where I'm just like, I gotta shit on him. Like, actually, like, I don't know if I've ever been hurt enough to where the first thing in my head is just, I gotta shit on them
and pee on the floor, but not even on them.
She's unloaded. I'd say poop. She's unloaded. Where'd she do it?
On the floor.
Okay,
yeah.
So she walked in, was so appalled, and she was just like, "Look what you did," and then just like squatted.
Maybe it was like unintentional. She just like got so upset that she just unloaded.
That just
like,
the contents left.
I mean, she's kind of old. She looks old, so like.
Maybe she just got so scared that she was so surprised that she shit herself.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And,
like she just couldn't hold it all in.
And she got arrested.
So many emotions went through her. She peed and pooed at the same time.
Did she get arrested for that?
Yeah.
In her own home?
Yeah.
Okay, if state legislature says that I can't poop on the floor in my own home, I think the system has failed us. How are you arrested for shitting in your own house? What does that mean?
She was arrested after allegedly defecating and urinating on the floor of her home. If you can't pee or poop in your own home, then
where's the crime? What is the charge?
What is the charge?
You, sir.
All right. Well, Brenda's the last of the pooping montage.
All right. Next up, we got North Dakota man pleads guilty to stealing forklift to kill President Donald Trump.
God dang! What?
Yeah, a forklift.
Okay. Well,
give it a second. Okay. So, a North Dakota mechanic has entered a guilty plea in federal court in relation to what the government charged was a fantastic way to kill the president. According to federal authorities, Gregory Lee Lingang, 42 of Bismarck, stole a forklift and entered a presidential motorcade route. Oh, so he was just like gonna cut them off and just fucking deck him with a forklift?
In a forklift. I don't think they're that fast, are they?
No.
What's a...
Oh, this is all the way from fucking September of 17. Oh, I didn't know about this.
I'd never heard about it either.
Weird. The
maximum speed a forklift can go is 3 miles per hour.
Yeah, so the intent was to basically try to get to the limo, flip the limo, and get to the president to kill the president.
Why not, like, just go kill him?
Okay. He has so much security, though. Like, you can't get to him. Okay, so his plan was to roll up on him. Undetected, I'm assuming.
I would assume.
Get the forklift perfectly under his limo.
Yeah.
Which, it's only guarded by a couple people in the car, a couple cars in front and back, right, left. But he wanted to roll up and then ever so slightly flip it. Right. Nobody's going to get out of the car as he's flipping it. For it to turn over. Correct. While everybody's so disoriented by how fast he turned the limo over, he was just going to go in there and kill him with his bare hands.
100%.
President Trump. I don't think the Secret Service...
The WWE superstar?
the WWE
Who the hell does this guy think he is?
Donald J. Trump. The man who at WrestleMania, I believe it was 23, shaved the head of the Vincent McMahon. Perfect. Perfect. Took a Stone Cold Stunner while he was there as well. You're going to try to kill that man with your bare hands? I don't think so.
It was WrestleMania 23.
It was, yeah. Fuck yeah, I know I should. But anyways.
Read some more about it. I need to know more.
So he was questioned by police, and he just said he intended to flip the limo. Oh, yeah, that's what his attorney said. That's what his plan was.
Okay.
So he was indicted on two criminal counts, accusing him of entering a restricted area and using a dangerous weapon in an attempt to damage government property.
A dangerous weapon, huh?
I don't even think they like pinned trying to kill the president on him. I think they were like, well, yeah.
It was a dangerous weapon, apparently.
You were driving something towards the president.
Yeah.
Not even successful.
In his general direction.
Like, I don't even think a passerby would see that as an attack.
A problem?
He probably was just fucking driving in his fucking forklift, and they were like, "Stop, sir!" And he was like, "Fuck, I was trying to kill the president. I'm sorry." Like, what's up, everybody? My name's Kale. This is Chandler. I hope you liked that video. We will be uploading daily, plus doing a live podcast every Friday. Go ahead and follow our Twitter. Link is in the description. You follow us, we'll hit you with a follow back. And every Friday, you can go ahead and tweet at us or slide in our DMs, and we will give you a shout out live on air. Yeah. Anyways, guys, thank you. Tune in tomorrow, or Ted Cruz will eat your kid. I walk around like that nigga. Finger on the trigger. If a nigga wants some smoke, I let this chopper eat his liver.